You're not ready for this conversation. You're not ready for this conversation.
Contrary, we're doing it different.
It's inherently vexing, thoughts all connecting, deeply impressing, suppressing the next sequential semantic to feed an erection, selecting a message to spread out the wealth on our times were cut short. Towards are gone blasted with face with the masses, come plastic assassin, delineate vastness, the pack has been gassed, attacking right back with the fuel from our ashes, stoking on fire, ever brighter, the tensions are deep, so both sides will perspire, retire the state of emboldened and blazing discussions we've had of pursuing persuasions, invoking a wrath, problems in nations, collecting our truths that we all have been facing, we know it's not halted with force, we don't falter, I know that the youth ain't behind all this nonsense, they hide in the pews, clutching the gospels, won't drop to my knees, to pray in the altar, cause progress is earned, when change is not given, these pages are empty, a story not written, it's currently lived in, especially vivid decisions to turn, instead we should listen, my patience is stretched, ignore the indignant ice has grown thin, the truth has been set and we've ignored the changes, we're seeing on the daily, with this war of these words, they're being clouded by vagueness, perplexing the minds of politically vacants, castrating the lies being forced through the vagrants. I'm lying and waiting for days of elating of hopes and of dreams. Instead of these games we're fed, so it seems elaborate schemes, unraveling scenes, disputing semantics, removing our voice. It seems so pedantic, a vein has been cut, the blood will fall rampant, nothing makes sense. We've all been enamored, telling the truth. It's harder than standing when all of your views you're forced to examine, denying the fate, composing these stances, forgetting our past with greed on the mantle, relinquish my views because you've been clamming. Now it's our turn, now it's our time, now it's our rhythm, now it's our grind, now it's our groove, now it's our hustle, now it's our plan. We got that muscle, now it's our turn, now it's our time, now it's our rhythm, now it's our grind, now it's our groove, now it's our hustle, now it's our plan. We got that muscle. World's a gift, we're left stranded, inherit from you, wishes won't land. Discussions of views of health and relations, bite at the news, been wrapped on the daily, enriching the lives, pleasantly managed, pursuing that first product is tampered, dodging the questions, I'm absent of answers, of losing the wealth and all the possessions, clearing the queue. What has been answered, staring at you, demanding a ransom, robbing the few, they're taking in tandem, think that it's time that justice is manners. They care about dollars and all about diamonds, don't care about you, still need reminded they care about truth and all the gold, they care about worth and value it holds. Now there's so few, reversing the damage, cleaning our air and preserving the planet, regardless of self and regardless of answers. I'm named at the few, polluting our air, and what we call life is remaining unchanging, achieving our goals, results were attained, revealing the way I know we can manage, saving our judgment for what we can handle. We're changing our lives, correcting the right course of our path, illuminate light, resuming our fight, determine our force. All of them figures been real in the world, spun it tight, remember the lies and shadows they live in and shadows they hide. Trust now remitted, contract rewritten, reminded of visions of how we have risen, stuck in the present in seconds we lived in. The current regime selected our leaders, they lied so it seems, falsified answers, or so is spoken with cordial and candor. They lied on bread, spinning on mansions, of course they would fail, be useless and slandered. Now it's our turn, reclaiming our mantle. All of the rich seek to get richer, they're killing our planet by pulling the trigger, but they don't care, we die from the sun, the planet is heating, our climate is done, we're raiding it down, turn nature to slaves, still changing our age, let issues repay. Mental exhaustion to fight it each day, correcting the wrongs our species has made, pick a position, I'm flipping the switches and switching our faces with new intuition, turning our lead, rewriting the page soon, how to be ridden of hate and of waste soon.